One of the biggest Apple events of all time may be happening in just a couple of days, and according to the rumors, this could be the event we see Apple's most exciting product of all time. Apple is expected to make some big moves in 2023. We're going to get an all-new iPhone 15, new AirPods, Macs, iPads, and yes, the long-rumored headset is finally going to become reality. So let's take a look at all of the new Apple devices coming in the new year, and why a January Apple event might just change everything. Now, before we jump into what's coming, let me tell you what's not expected to come until later on in 2023. Now, there is a new iPhone 15 in the works with an all-new design, some big camera upgrades, some new features, but all that's coming later on, like in the fall of 2023, like in the September, October-ish timeframe. Same for new Apple Watches, the Series 9, the Apple Watch Ultra 2, even new AirPods. Those would all be coming later on in the year. Now, Apple has been known to make some upgrades to their smaller, cheaper iPhone SE around this time, but seeing as we just got an all-new iPhone SE 3, we shouldn't expect the sort of iPhone XR, iPhone 11 styled redesigned iPhone SE to come until 2024 at the earliest. Some big upgrades are coming to this phone, but not anytime soon. Now, while I said that AirPods probably wouldn't come until later in the year, let me just throw out a wild card theory that may or may not happen, and that is that we might get new AirPods Max in the beginning of the year, maybe even at a January event. Now, we just got new AirPods Pro, AirPods 3 are still relatively new, but Apple's sort of premium over-the-ear AirPods Max are in need of an upgrade, and we've been hearing for a while that an update is coming literally at any moment now. This should be packing some new color options, an all-new chip inside for better, higher fidelity audio, better active noise cancellation, all that stuff should be coming. And again, according to rumors, could be happening at any time. So a January, February launch of AirPods Max isn't completely out of the question, though I'd be surprised. But if we look a little bit at Apple's history, January events have always been reserved for the big stuff. This is sort of the big league of Apple announcements. For example, the very first iPhone was shown off, you guessed it, in January of 2007. Anyone remember this iconic keynote? Or the very first iPad, another example, the product that changed tablets forever, was introduced as well in January of 2010. And now 13 years later, Apple is planning another January event to change the world with a new product all over again. According to journalists, analysts, insiders, everybody in the know, the biggest product of 2023 is set to be this: Apple's mixed reality AR/VR headset. This is the Apple device that is a first of its kind, set to totally change the way we sort of do everything. We talk with friends, play games, watch videos, watch YouTube videos, Netflix, scroll through TikTok. All of that should be changing with this headset. And the reason this January event would be such a big deal is because this is when Apple would finally, after months and years of rumors, dedicate a special time to finally showing off this headset from the inside out. We're going to see how it works, what the design is like, how to turn it on, how to turn it off, how to sort of navigate around. We're going to be learning this stuff for the very first time, and Apple needs to set aside some special time in order to show us how all this is going to come together. But with all that being said, I should mention some new rumors suggest that Apple's headset might not be ready for prime time in January, and Apple might delay their event until sometime later on in the year, maybe a February-March event, though a spring event is still very likely to happen. That might be for other products and not specifically for the headset. Apple has a number of other products they should release early on in the year, like new MacBook Pros with the M2 chip, a 15-inch MacBook Air, new Mac Minis, even maybe new iPads. All of that might be happening in the first half of the year, so Apple's got plenty to introduce, even if this headset just isn't ready in time. Now, if everything comes together, expect invites for this event to happen in the early part of January, and then the event to happen sometime in early to mid-January. Though even though Apple is going to announce this product and show it off, it likely wouldn't launch until the very end of 2023, and also, just so you know, is expected to cost around $2,000 or more. So just sort of keep in mind right now that the future is not gonna be cheap.